Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here with a review for Lunar Axe on Xbox. Now this released on the 18th of April 2024, developed by Ops Game Studio and published by Cubite Interactive, who were kind enough to send me a copy for this video review, so a huge thank you to them for that. Now, this is a point and click adventure game. I love these type of games, and this one, while being very point and clicky with like puzzles, inventory, and stuff like that, it does have a lot of hidden object sections. You know, you have to find items and stuff on the page. There'll be loads of things on like a screen, and you have to pick out the ones you want. So it's kind of a mashup between like hidden object game and point and click adventure game. Now, this is set in the real world city of Sao Luís in Brazil, and basically there's a giant earthquake in the city. You get stuck in this big abandoned house because this building collapses, and it's all about like Brazilian folklore about some like giant monster that's caused this earthquake, and it's up to you basically to slowly but surely like unravel the mystery and try and save the city. Basically, I won't spoil the story because that's the best bit. However, I do like that it's set in like real world locations. It uses like real like folklore and everything like that. I think that's really cool. In terms of gameplay wise, it's not a bad game. There's a lot of different types of puzzles. Like I say, there's the hidden object ones, which they're a few of those ones, but there's also ones where you have to find items in your inventory to like unlock doors and stuff like that. There are like password puzzles, all the sorts of stuff you'd come to know and expect from a point and click adventure game. Now, the art is all like hand drawn and based on real world environments, and you can explore a whole host of areas from the city. I think there's about 35 different scenes you can go through, like different environments, which is awesome. Has a really cool soundtrack as well, and there's also additional bonus features with like storyline references and extra stuff to look at as well. Now, this is a nice little game. The art is really good. My only like big concerns, and they're not really big, it's very dark, it's moody, it's like a dark, broody atmosphere. At times it's really dark. Like, I don't mean like the story's scary or like upsetting. I just mean it's a very dark looking game. And I had to turn my brightness up a few times on my telly so I could really see what's going on. Other than that, it's not bad. Porting it over from like a PC port, it works well. You've got like a pointer on the screen. It works as well as it could work without using a mouse. I assume it's probably more enjoyable and quicker if you were playing this on a PC with a mouse. And it would be nice to maybe add like mouse and keyboard support in the future, because it would just make this feel so much more natural. Now, gameplay wise, it's a couple of hours long depending on how quickly you get through the puzzles. With a guide, you could probably blitz it in less than that. But I highly recommend playing this one if you are a point and click fan. Now, it's a really good price as well. So on Xbox, it's £4.19, playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S consoles. And overall, it's a fun little game. I highly recommend it. It's got some really decent puzzles. The story's interesting with the folklore and stuff like that. The environments are nice. I wouldn't say like it's the like grandest point and click adventure game I've ever played, but for that price, you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck, like a fair few hours worth of content. There's probably not a lot of replayability because once you've figured the puzzles out, you wouldn't really need to do it again. But if you've got a point and click or a hidden object sort of game puzzle itch you need to scratch, I definitely recommend checking this one out. It kind of reminds me of like a hand-drawn version of all those games where it's like the Ghost Captain's Return and stuff that are on Xbox, where they're kind of point and click adventure games, but there's loads and loads of hidden object sections in them, but they use like real pictures and stuff like that. It's really hard to explain, but there's tons of them on Xbox. Imagine that, but with someone took the time and effort to draw it all by hand and make it look like really unique and like dark and with a nice UI and everything over it. But yeah, check this one out. It's available right now, 4.19 on Xbox. It's also available on Steam and other platforms as well. But hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more gaming content. Bye for now.